score here at the Orlando Stadium. That's how both Orlando Pirates and Magesi Football Club end their 2024-2025 contribution. A big thank you to Grant Bissett, Pumuzo Manenze in English commentary, Reggie Ndlovu Zulu and Kasitwana Sepumamane. They've been on duty, we've been treated to a point apiece for both the hosts and indeed the visitors. Record-breaking hosts, it has to be said as well. I'm going to be speaking now to the man of the match this evening. His name is Relebohile Mofokeng. Rele, congratulations on yet another man of the match performance. Game A, we want to be on.
Really tough, because never do low block. I think there's a mega hoga when I got them create chances. So, the low fella can reach 70 chances.
He draw second draw now in a row for Orlando Pirates in ending the season. But if you look back even beyond that, season A, how has it been? Firstly for the team, and then secondly for when?
It has been for a very long season because since the Ghana would care for net banking and I had realized I game to so I think for owner rates and so I think come next season rates a bit to fit this season.
And for winner?
I think can this season so some feel like it will be improve okay. So let's team I think yeah, some feel like it will be.
Okay, there's going to be off-season now, and as far as when you're concerned, which areas of your game do you think you still can improve on? It's been yet another fantastic season for Rele Mofokeng.
I think places somebody improve because I think you're not feel shot in ya gonna create ya gonna assist. I think we shot fela ke go Maria. I think kita improve kita practice.
Okay, before I let you go, Riboni, as Inomaela was walking off, the crowd sang for him, happy for him as he waves goodbye to Orlando Pirates, at least as a player. As Ndwana Kikrutmani, what have you seen and learned from him and all the other senior players for Pirates?
He's a very great leader. I think every time he speaks, you must listen to him because Rula Bua sense. So I think I'm level so Kinanega Rotul Pilunyaka cause Gilen cause Magalena Chotanga was given to Timara. Once Abua sense. So I think yeah, he's a very great person.
Congratulations, Robona, next season.
Thank you.
Rele Mofokeng says the one area in his game that he still feels need some sort of improvement is the finishing. He ends the season on 5 goals and 7 assists, 12 goal involvements, the most by any Orlando Pirates player this season. Alongside me, Coach Ncikazi. Coach, today's game, let's start with that. Your impressions?
The biggest lesson today was you can't create so many chances and don't score. It's a lesson. If I recall correctly, I think they had one chance, one transition. Okay, it's a lesson, but there's so many positives from the setup. I thought a lot of young players got the exposure. At least now we've got the information where to improve, where to go from there. For me, that was the biggest lesson. It could have been good to finish at home with a win, but I still think it's still positive going into the next season.
Yeah, look at this season, small margins really between what we, I guess, up until the last 2 months or so thought was going to be a season of great success in terms of trophies for Orlando Pirates. Still though, plenty of improvements, plenty of elevation that has happened this campaign for Pirates. How do you reflect on 2024-2025?
I thought there's a lot of positives and negatives. If you look at our team from the gap perspective, from us competing in Africa, just one moment, semi-final CAF, you could have gone into the final and maybe win it. Nedbank, you go into the final. I don't think there's any team that has introduced so many youngsters in their setup. For me, that's a big positive. So many players are in the national team. Selepi, who was a ball boy 3 months ago, now in the national team. For me, lots of positives. I just wish we grow from here and become better.
That's really going to be the challenge, isn't it? Next season, how does Orlando Pirates improve on what has been a remarkable record-breaking campaign?
No, Pirates will improve. I trust the wisdom that is in that office of ours. We will have to take stock. We'll have to compile the reports. Where did we get it wrong? Where can we improve? Where can we be better? Where do we have to reinforce where we think we were doing well? And after that, I'm sure solutions will come out and then we'll be a better team next season.
All the best for pre-season, Coach.
Thank you so much.
Coach Ncikazi, yes, he's just mentioned that he expects Orlando Pirates to improve. The big question is, in what areas? A team that has come second, a record-breaking second, what areas do they improve on? We'll certainly be seeing over the next couple of months. Alongside me, Coach ODG. Coach, thank you very much for your time. Final game, done and dusted. How did you see that?
Oh, so relieved. It's been a very, very tough one since I came into Magesi. But I'm happy that as the collective, we've done very well. It's not me, it's the collective. We just managed to put everybody together and put all our shoulders to the wagon and push as hard as we can. A very tough game this evening. Pirates is an unbelievable team. Unbelievable team. If you look at the average age in this team, it's unbelievable. A lot of youngsters, and there's a great future for Orlando Pirates. I must say that for us, every time we play Orlando Pirates or Chiefs or Sundowns, we learn something. They help us to go to another level. And hopefully we've learned a lot tonight. We can improve on this. There's no doubt about it. We started very, very slow. The same goal we considered against Sundowns was the same goal, and we went over and over the entire week on it. But players make mistakes. This is a game of mistakes. But I'm proud of the boys. They've done exceptionally well. They are coachable. They've done everything that's required from them. So I'm very happy for the club. I'm very happy for the players, and the future augurs well for this club. But we just have to work much harder than what we have.
Great quality about the equalizer today, starting with brilliant hold-up play from Tabang Sibanyoni. I was sitting next to Stanton Fredericks, who couldn't stop waxing lyrical about him and how he played today. How you've used him when he's fit? How much of an asset is he going to be to Magesi?
He's an unbelievable player. He's a target man. You can play to his feet. You can aerial balls. There are very few that can compete with him. He's a fantastic player. He's my type of striker. Can hold up the ball. He can turn. He's a team player. He's not those type of strikers that will turn and go and score 10 goals. But he's a team player, and we've been working on this even before we signed him. He was training with us, and he was very, very unfit. So we managed to get the fitness right. We took him to another level with his fitness, and then we were working on the combinations, because there was no combinations. Magesi was a team that plays with a low block, and they just try and go on the counter with Makubu. Unfortunately, we lost Makubu to injury as well. But Sibanyoni has been unbelievable. He's, as I say, he's my type of striker.
Before I let you go, Coach, we've seen the fight, we are seeing the character from this team. Which other areas do you think needs to be attended to during the off-season for Magesi to become extremely competitive next campaign?
Yeah, a very good question. I think a little bit of quality. Not that there's no quality, but in the PSL, you've got to raise the bar. You've got to know, if Sundowns want to sign new players, who are we, We've got to bring in some experience. A lot of the players come from the ABC Motsepe and from the NFD. So it was a costly exercise. It was a very, very costly exercise this season. A lot of unnecessary mistakes. With a little bit of experience, I think we can hold the ball more and control the tempo of a game. I think if we can get that right, we'll be going to another level.
See you next season.
Thank you very much.
Coach Owen Gama, adding that to what he already has as far as his squad and capabilities are concerned, some experience might